guys! So I wanted to do a video that was a little different than a vlog this week. I wanted to talk about the things that I've learned since becoming a MILSO, or a military significant other. So before I started dating Jacob, I knew nothing about the military lifestyle, or really what I was getting myself into. So I wanted to make this video, maybe for those that are in a MILSO, they can relate to it, and for those that are just getting into one and want to learn some things, this will help you guys out. So here we go. So the first thing that I've learned since being a MILSO is patience, and this is actually something I'm still working on, but I've come to realize that really the military works at their own speed, and your impatience or your, anxiousness is not going to make them hurry along their decisions at all. So right now we're waiting to hear which base Jacob will be at next, and Jacob keeps saying, maybe tomorrow when I go to work we'll know and I'll have an email. But as anxious as I am to hear, that really doesn't mean anything. And also with patience, when you guys can't see each other, me and Jacob live over 600 miles away, and when I just can't wait until the day I get to see him next, I just have to be patient. And sometimes I really struggle with this, and I think it's something that I'll always struggle with, because patience is just not my thing. But it is something that I've had to work on, and that the more patience you have, the easier being a MILSO will be, and the less stress you will have altogether. The second thing that I think is really important for a MILSO is to have trust. So when you are away from your significant other, you have to trust them 100%. Luckily, I've never had a relationship where there has been a lack of trust, but for those who maybe in the past have been cheated on or something has happened, it might be something hard for you to deal with when sometimes you're long distance from them, when they go on deployments you're not with them, when they're on TDYs you're not with them. Having trust is a big thing. When there are very few females in the military and you have to send your guy off somewhere, you have to trust that they're going to do the right thing, that they are going to do the right thing for you and your relationship, and they will do anything to make you happy. So make sure you trust your significant other. So number 3 is to find a really good support system. For me, this was huge. My family, my grandpa was in the military, so my aunt and my dad's side of the family know about the military lifestyle, but my mom's side really doesn't know much. And my friends, I don't really have any friends that know much about the military lifestyle. So for me, I actually found a group of girls on Facebook. We have a group chat now, and we just talk on GroupMe almost every day. We started out with 13 girls, now we're down to 8 girls, but these are my people. They are the girls that I can go to for anything. All of us are either dating someone or are married to someone in the military. All of our significant others are in different branches, so it's not like we're all Air Force people or we're all Army people. So it's nice that I can go to them. They can relate to how I'm feeling, and we just help each other through the hard times and the good times. We're there to support each other no matter what. I have met one of them. She lives in North Carolina, Savannah, and that was awesome. We got to have lunch together, and I also got to meet her boyfriend while he was home on leave. And we're trying to get together, but it's hard to coordinate 8 people's schedules to get together from all different states. So, some of us live in California, Ohio, North Carolina, Virginia, New York, and Georgia. So it's actually really cool to have those girls that I can go to. And sometimes when I don't know the answer, maybe they do, or they've gone through something similar. So help me even with military knowledge. I still don't know everything, and I am learning a lot. Even though I've been with Jacob for almost a year and a half now, there's just so much unknown. So finding a good support system is really important, whether it's people that you can hang out with in person or people that you can even text. So number 4, one of the really cool things about being a MILSO is that their successes feel like yours. When Jacob does something and gets an award or passes a test, I think I get just as excited or even maybe more excited than he does. It's just so great that we feel like a team and anything he does feels like it's mine. And same for me. I mean, anything that I do, whether it's, doing something good at work or maybe I worked out and Jacob's proud of me, like he feels the happiness of my successes too. So that also goes the same way when something bad goes, something bad happens. I feel the pain that Jacob feels too, but that's just part of a relationship. And I think with the military especially, because promotions don't always happen or, because there are PT tests and things like that, it just feels extra special that when something goes right, you can celebrate the joys with them, whether you're with them in person or whether you're long distance. My last thing, number 5, is your friends and your family aren't going to understand what you're going through for the most part, and that's okay. I think the hardest thing for me was because my mom's whole side of the family knows nothing about the military and because my friends don't know anything, it was hard for me in the beginning. I didn't have anyone to talk to, and that's where that, finding the support group comes in. But be open-minded with your friends. Let them know that it's okay to ask questions. I love it when my friends and family ask questions about the military because I get to talk about it and explain things to them. When you first get into your relationship with someone in the military, you're not going to know everything. And so you have to understand that there are new people getting into the military lifestyle that also don't know, just like you did in the beginning. So explain what you can, teach others what you can. When you don't know something, Google it. Google is your best friend. Or talk to someone that maybe does. There are tons of Facebook groups that you can go to of people who have been through this before or have been married for a long time in the military, or people who, are struggling with their significant other leaving for boot camp and this is the first, real piece of military lifestyle that they've had coming at them, and you can lend a special hand to them. But just understand that even though people don't understand, it's okay, and that they don't know everything, it's okay. So hopefully this video provided some insight into military lifestyle. I know it's very different, and there are a lot of similarities with a civilian relationship versus a military one, but it is a whole new world, really, when you enter the military lifestyle. So I know there's still a lot that I have to learn, just because since I'm only your girlfriend right now, I don't know anything about married life, and especially like with getting into the system and, becoming a military spouse and becoming a dependent and insurance and things like that. So I know there's still a lot left for me to learn, but I know when I first started dating Jacob, I would have loved to hear this from someone. So hopefully this helps you guys. If you have any questions, definitely comment them and I'll try my best to answer. And make sure you subscribe to my channel because I want to help you guys as much as I can.